If you want to succeed in life, personal development is the key that unlocks every door. It's not about quick fixes or luck. It's about making real, consistent changes that build your skills, your mindset, and your habits. Imagine waking up each day knowing exactly what to do to get closer to your goals, even when you don't feel motivated. Think about how powerful it would feel to learn from every mistake quickly and keep growing stronger every single day. In this video, you'll discover the essential steps that successful people use to develop themselves and create lasting success. These are practical actions you can start applying right now to change your future. Stay with me, because the journey to becoming your best self begins with understanding these key principles and putting them into action every day. Now let's dive in. Number 1, set clear goals and review them every day. Setting clear goals is the foundation of personal development and success. When goals are not clearly defined, life feels like wandering without direction. You wake up, you do things, but you never know if you're moving forward or just spinning your wheels. Clarity gives your mind and your heart a target to aim for. It fuels your energy, focus, and determination. Without a goal, you simply drift. Clear goals create a roadmap for your actions. They help you understand what you need to do today, tomorrow, and the days after that. This is not about vague wishes or general ideas. It is about specific, measurable, and realistic targets that you can track every day. Writing down what you want to achieve, whether it's personal growth, financial success, or health improvements, transforms your dreams into commitments. Reviewing your goals daily is what keeps you accountable. It is one thing to write goals, and another to stay connected with them every single day. The daily review reconnects you with your purpose. It reminds your brain about what matters most. When you see your goals first thing in the morning or before you sleep, it programs your mind to search for opportunities, ideas, and solutions related to those goals. The practice of daily review helps you stay on track and notice small adjustments you need to make. If something isn't working, you catch it early before it becomes a big problem. You start noticing your progress, and that progress, no matter how small, creates momentum. Momentum is the secret fuel behind motivation. When you feel like you're moving forward, it is easier to push through challenges. Setting goals is also a way to respect your own time and energy. When you know what you want, you say no to distractions more easily. The world is full of things demanding your attention, but without clear goals, you fall victim to those distractions. Goals create a natural filter. They protect your focus and help you invest your energy wisely. There is a psychological power in writing goals down. When you write, you create a physical contract with yourself. This act changes your mindset from "I want to do this" to "I am committed to this." Writing makes your goals more real. Reading them every day makes them alive in your mind. It gives your subconscious a blueprint to work on, even when you are sleeping or resting. When goals are clear and reviewed daily, decisions become easier. You don't have to spend time figuring out what to do. You simply ask yourself, does this move me closer to my goal? If yes, you do it. If no, you eliminate it. This kind of clarity removes confusion and builds confidence. It is important to break big goals into smaller parts. Sometimes a goal feels so big, it overwhelms you. Breaking it down makes it manageable. Each small step is an achievement that brings satisfaction and motivation. Every time you complete a small task related to your goal, you prove to yourself that progress is possible. Reviewing daily means celebrating those small wins. It means noticing what you did well and what you can improve. Self-awareness grows. You begin to understand your strengths and weaknesses. This understanding is critical for growth, because you can then use your strengths more and work on your weaknesses. Daily review also builds discipline. Discipline is not about being harsh with yourself. It is about consistency. When you make reviewing goals a daily habit, you train your mind to be consistent. Consistency beats talent, and luck in the long run. People who succeed are those who show up every day, no matter how they feel. Sometimes motivation is low, and you don't want to work on your goals. On those days, your clear goals and the habit of daily review remind you why you started. They remind you of the bigger picture and the benefits waiting for you. That reminder pushes you forward even when energy is low. There is also a social benefit in setting clear goals. When you know what you want, you can communicate it to others more clearly. Support and guidance come easier. When people understand your purpose, they can help you or hold you accountable. Setting and reviewing goals daily creates a mindset of progress and responsibility. You stop blaming external circumstances or people for your situation. You take ownership of your life. You understand that your future depends on what you do today. In practice, start by writing your goal. Write in detail. Make sure they are realistic, but challenging. Then create a habit of reading them every day. Take a few minutes to visualize what achieving those goals feels like. Feel the emotions connected to success. This emotional connection drives action. Use tools if needed. A simple notebook or a phone app can help you keep your goals visible. Set reminders if necessary. The key is repetition. The more often you expose yourself to your goals, the more your brain will work to make them real. Don't forget to adjust goals when necessary. Life changes, and sometimes your goals should too. But make these adjustments consciously, not out of laziness or fear. If a goal no longer serves your purpose, change it. But never stop setting goals. One of the biggest mistakes is having goals that are too vague. I want to be successful is not enough. I want to increase my income by 20% in 6 months is better. I want to exercise 4 times a week is better. The more specific you are, the easier it is to measure and take action. Daily review can include asking yourself questions like, what did I do today to move toward my goal? What can I do better tomorrow? What obstacles did I face? How will I overcome them? This simple reflection turns your goals into a living process, not just words on paper. The process builds a strong connection between your desires and your actions. It creates a daily ritual that reinforces your commitment. This ritual becomes part of your identity. You start seeing yourself as a goal-driven person, as someone who takes control. Remember, success is not an accident. It is a result of intentional choices and consistent actions. Setting clear goals and reviewing them every day is the single most important habit that separates those who dream from those who achieve. When you wake up every morning and remind yourself of your goals, you begin the day with purpose. Your mind searches for opportunities. Your decisions align with your dreams. Your actions become intentional. You become a force of progress. Personal development happens one day at a time. It is a process of small steps repeated daily. Each day you review your goals. You invest in your future self. The small effort compounds. The daily habit builds strength and character. In the end, the key to personal development and success lies in clarity and consistency. Setting clear goals and reviewing them every day is the strategy that makes everything else possible. It lights the path forward and keeps you steady through challenges. This habit demands patience, persistence, and honesty. It requires you to face where you are and where you want to be without excuses. But it also rewards you with confidence, growth, and the satisfaction of progress. Keep your goals in front of you every day. Let them guide your actions. Let them inspire you to be better than yesterday. In doing so, you unlock the true power of personal development and open the door to lasting success. Number 2, build daily habits that match your long-term vision. Habits are the building blocks of everything you want to achieve in life. They are the small decisions and actions you take repeatedly. When those habits align with your long-term vision, they create unstoppable momentum. The key is to build habits that don't just fill your day, but directly contribute to the future you want to create. Your vision is the destination, but habits are the vehicle that takes you there. Without habits that match your vision, your dreams will stay just that. Dreams. It's easy to get caught up in big ideas, but without consistent daily actions, those ideas fade away. You don't get success from occasional bursts of effort. You get success from the daily grind of purposeful habits. Start by clearly understanding your long-term vision. What do you want your life to look like in 5 or 10 years? What kind of person do you want to become? Once you have that image in your mind, ask yourself what habits will move you closer to that vision. These habits must be practical and actionable. It could be reading every day, exercising regularly, managing your time better, or learning new skills. Small habits done consistently are more powerful than big actions done once in a while. When you build habits that match your vision, you turn your future goals into everyday reality. The habits become automatic over time. They don't rely on motivation or willpower, which can come and go. Instead, they become part of who you are. It is also important to be intentional with your habits. Don't let habits develop randomly or based on convenience. Each habit must have a clear purpose and connection to your vision. If a habit doesn't support your long-term goals, it's wasting your time and energy. This means saying no to habits that distract or drain you. Building habits requires patience. The first few weeks or months may feel difficult because new behaviors take effort and focus. You may want to quit or fall back into old patterns. But persistence is critical. Every day you repeat the habit, you are rewiring your brain and strengthening your character. Over time, what once felt hard becomes natural. Consistency is the secret ingredient. It is better to do a habit imperfectly every day than perfectly once in a while. Daily practice builds confidence and skill. It creates a sense of progress, which fuels your desire to keep going. Even on days when you don't feel like it, showing up for your habits keeps you connected to your vision. Another important point is to track your habits. When you measure your actions, you gain clarity about your progress. It helps you see which habits are working and which need adjustment. Tracking creates accountability. When you mark a habit as done each day, it motivates you to maintain the streak. Your environment plays a huge role in supporting your habits. Set up your surroundings to make good habits easier and bad habits harder. Remove distractions and temptations that pull you away from your vision. Create reminders that reinforce your habits, like notes, alarms, or visual cues. Your environment either helps or hinders your success. Be mindful about the company you keep. Surround yourself with people who encourage your positive habits and share similar visions. Habits are contagious. When you spend time with driven, focused individuals, their energy influences you to build better habits. Conversely, negative or lazy company can pull you down. Building habits aligned with your long-term vision requires you to balance discipline with flexibility. Discipline keeps you on track. Flexibility allows you to adjust when life throws unexpected challenges. Don't punish yourself for missing a day or two. What matters is getting back to your habits as soon as possible. It's important to celebrate progress, no matter how small. Each time you complete your daily habits, you are investing in your future self. Recognize the effort and growth. This positive reinforcement strengthens your commitment and makes habits more enjoyable. Habits shape your identity. When you consistently practice habits that reflect your values and vision, you become the person you want to be. Your actions define your character more than your thoughts or intentions. By building these habits, you rewrite the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you can achieve. Avoid overloading yourself with too many new habits at once. Start small and build gradually. It's better to master a few habits than to struggle with many. Focus on habits with the biggest impact on your long-term vision. Prioritize quality and depth over quantity. Keep refining your habits as you grow. As your vision evolves, your habits should evolve too. Don't get stuck in routines that no longer serve you. Stay curious and open to improvement. Regularly review your habits and make changes that better support your goals. Sometimes, building new habits means breaking old ones. Identify habits that conflict with your vision. Replace them intentionally with better alternatives. For example, if wasting time on social media hinders your productivity, replace that habit with reading or planning your day. Breaking habits is hard, but it's necessary for growth. Building daily habits also strengthens your mental toughness. Each time you overcome resistance and choose your habit, you build resilience. This resilience helps you face bigger challenges in life with confidence. Your habits become a foundation of strength that supports your journey. Your emotions will fluctuate during this process. There will be days when you feel excited and days when you feel discouraged. Recognize that these feelings are normal. Don't let emotions control your actions. Habits anchor you when motivation fades, providing stability through ups and downs. Accountability helps maintain habits. Share your vision and habits with someone you trust. When you know someone else is aware of your commitments, you are more likely to follow through. Sometimes, a coach, mentor, or friend can offer valuable support and guidance. Long-term vision gives meaning to your habit. Without vision, habits become chores. When you connect habits to your bigger purpose, they feel meaningful and motivating. Your daily actions turn into a story of progress and achievement. Imagine your life years from now shaped by the habits you build today. That image is within reach, because every habit is a step closer. Habits form the foundation of your future success. The more aligned your habits are with your vision, the more certain your success becomes. The process of habit building is a test of your commitment and belief in yourself. It demands you to show up every day, even when results aren't immediately visible. Trust the process. Understand that greatness comes from repeated small actions, not overnight miracles. This is a lifelong process. As you achieve goals and grow, you will continue to build new habits that push you further. Personal development never stops, because your potential is unlimited. Habits help you keep growing, learning and improving no matter what stage you are in. Building daily habits that match your long-term vision is the key to turning your dreams into reality. It takes effort, consistency, and focus, but the reward is a life that reflects your deepest desires and highest potential. Your future self depends on what you do today, one habit at a time. Number 3, learn something new every single day. Learning every day is what separates those who move forward from those who stay stuck. Life is constantly changing, and the world doesn't wait for anyone. If you want to keep growing and succeeding, learning must become a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. It's not about big lessons all the time. Sometimes the smallest bit of new knowledge or skill makes the biggest difference over time. Every day offers an opportunity to discover something new. It could be a fact, a technique, an insight, or a perspective that you didn't have before. The moment you commit to learning daily, you open your mind to endless possibilities. You stop repeating the same mistakes. You find better ways to solve problems. You start thinking differently. The process of learning changes your brain. It creates new connections and strengthens your ability to adapt. This flexibility is critical in a world that constantly throws challenges your way. If you don't stretch your mind regularly, it becomes rigid, stuck in old ways that no longer serve you. Learning is more than reading books or watching videos. It's about being curious, asking questions, and seeking understanding. It's about listening to others and reflecting on your experiences. The real power of learning comes from applying what you discover in your daily life. Knowledge without action is useless. When you learn daily, your confidence grows. You feel capable and ready to take on new challenges. This confidence comes from knowing you have the tools and information needed to succeed. It also helps you make better decisions because you're better informed. The habit of learning every day helps you avoid complacency. Complacency is dangerous because it blinds you to change. When you stop learning, you stop evolving. You fall behind while others move ahead. The most successful people in every field are those who never stop learning. They know that what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. Learning keeps your mind sharp and your attitude positive. It gives you energy and purpose. When you know you're growing, you feel alive. This feeling pushes you to keep going, even when things get tough. It's important to have a clear plan for what you want to learn. You can't just absorb information randomly and expect results. Identify areas that will bring you closer to your goals. It could be improving communication, learning about your industry, developing leadership skills, or understanding money management. Focus creates impact. Set aside time every day dedicated to learning. It doesn't have to be hours. Even 15 or 20 minutes can make a difference if done consistently. Use this time to read, listen to podcasts, watch educational videos, or take online courses. The key is making learning a daily habit. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Sometimes learning means trying new things that feel uncomfortable or unfamiliar. That discomfort is a sign you're stretching and growing. Growth rarely happens inside the safety zone. Embrace challenges as opportunities to expand your knowledge. Ask questions frequently. Curiosity is the driving force behind learning. When you encounter new information, dig deeper. Don't settle for surface-level understanding. The more you question, the clearer your understanding becomes. This habit of inquiry sharpens your thinking and leads to deeper insight. Learning also requires humility. You must accept that you don't know everything. This attitude opens the door to new ideas and perspectives. It frees you from the trap of thinking you're already good enough. True growth comes from recognizing there is always more to learn. Keep a notebook or journal to record what you learn. Writing down new ideas helps you remember and process information. It also creates a resource you can revisit. Over time, this collection of knowledge becomes invaluable. It's a tangible record of your growth journey. Be selective about what you learn. There is too much information available to consume it all. Focus on high-quality sources that add real value. Avoid wasting time on distractions or misinformation. Your time is precious. Invest it wisely in learning that supports your development. Apply what you learn immediately. Knowledge without action is wasted potential. When you try new strategies or ideas in your life or work, you test their effectiveness and make them your own. Application turns theory into skill and understanding into mastery. Don't be discouraged by mistakes made during learning. Failure is a natural part of the process. Each mistake reveals something you didn't understand before. Learn from it and keep moving forward. Resilience in learning builds strength and sharpens your abilities. Teach others what you learn. Sharing knowledge not only helps others, but also reinforces your own understanding. Teaching forces you to organize your thoughts and explain concepts clearly. It turns passive knowledge into active wisdom. Surround yourself with people who value learning. Their enthusiasm will encourage you to keep growing. Join groups, attend workshops, or connect with mentors who inspire curiosity. Learning in community expands your horizons and keeps you motivated. Keep an open mind. Sometimes learning means changing your beliefs or habits. This can be difficult, but it is necessary for real progress. Being open allows you to adapt and evolve rather than being stuck in outdated ways. Recognize that learning is a lifelong journey, not a destination. No matter how much you achieve, there is always something new waiting to be discovered. This mindset keeps you humble and hungry for more. Celebrate your learning milestones. Acknowledge when you master a new skill or understand a complex idea. These moments of achievement boost morale and fuel your desire to continue growing. Remember, learning changes your life one step at a time. Each new piece of knowledge builds on the last. Over months and years, these small gains compound into significant growth. The person you are tomorrow depends on what you learn today. When you prioritize learning daily, you create a powerful advantage over others who neglect it. You become adaptable, innovative, and prepared for whatever comes your way. Learning shapes your future more than any other single habit. Developing a love for learning transforms challenges into opportunities. Instead of fearing change or difficulty, you welcome it as a chance to expand. This mindset shift is critical for personal development and success. Keep your curiosity alive by exploring topics beyond your immediate goals. Sometimes unexpected knowledge becomes the key to breakthroughs in your life. Cross-disciplinary learning broadens your thinking and problem-solving ability. Your commitment to learning every day is an investment in yourself. It builds a foundation for everything else you want to achieve. Without continuous learning, growth stalls. With it, your potential is limitless. Take responsibility for your education. Don't wait for schools or others to teach you everything. Own your growth by seeking knowledge actively and deliberately. This self-driven approach is what successful people do. Embrace the challenge of learning new things daily. It requires discipline and focus, but rewards you with confidence, skill, and a mindset ready to win. Make learning your daily priority and watch your life change in ways you never imagined. Number 4. Wake up early and plan your entire day. Waking up early is a powerful habit that transforms how your day unfolds. It's not just about getting out of bed before others. It's about taking control of your time when the world is quiet and distractions are minimal. Early mornings give you the space to think clearly, focus deeply, and prepare yourself mentally for the day ahead. When you wake up early, you gain more hours to work on what truly matters. Most people start their day rushed, reacting to whatever comes first. They answer calls, check messages, or jump straight into tasks without a plan. This chaotic start wastes energy and blurs focus. In contrast, waking early lets you set a deliberate tone for the day. The quiet of the early morning allows your mind to settle. It's a chance to breathe, to feel gratitude, and to reflect on your goals. This time is your moment to connect with your purpose and remind yourself why you do what you do. When you start with clarity, your actions throughout the day become more intentional. Planning your day first thing after waking creates a clear roadmap. Without a plan, your day can become a series of interruptions, leaving important tasks unfinished. When you plan, you prioritize what needs to be done and allocate your energy efficiently. This structure prevents overwhelm and confusion. A daily plan helps you identify your most important tasks, those that have the biggest impact on your goals. It forces you to decide what deserves your attention and what can wait or be eliminated. This discipline saves you from busy work that doesn't move you forward. Planning in the morning also prepares you for obstacles. By visualizing your day, you can anticipate challenges and think about how to handle them. This foresight reduces stress and builds confidence because you're not caught off guard. When you take time to plan, you boost your productivity. You know exactly what to focus on and when to switch tasks. This clarity reduces procrastination and keeps you motivated. Instead of drifting, you move with purpose and momentum. Waking up early is a habit that requires commitment. It's natural to resist because it means changing your routine and sacrificing late-night comfort. But the benefits outweigh the initial discomfort. Over time, your body adjusts and you begin to enjoy the peaceful start and the extra time. The early hours are also ideal for personal development. Use this time to read, meditate, exercise, or learn something new. These activities fuel your mind and body, preparing you to face the day's demands with energy and positivity. Planning your day is more effective when you write it down. Use a notebook, planner, or app to list your tasks and goals. Writing externalizes your thoughts, clears your mind, and provides a reference throughout the day. It also creates a sense of commitment and accomplishment when you check off completed tasks. Keep your plan realistic. Overloading your day sets you up for failure and frustration. Break down large tasks into manageable steps. Include breaks and time for unexpected events. Flexibility within structure keeps you balanced and productive. Review your plan periodically throughout the day. Adjust as needed, but avoid abandoning your priority. Staying connected to your plan helps you stay focused and prevents distraction from unnecessary demands or interruptions. Waking early and planning are habits that strengthen your self-discipline. They require you to make conscious choices rather than default reaction. This practice builds mental toughness and control over your environment and actions. Early risers often report better mood and reduced anxiety. Starting your day calmly rather than rushed sets a positive emotional tone. This emotional advantage improves decision-making, creativity, and interactions with others. Planning your day in the morning creates a mental contract. You commit to yourself about what you will accomplish. This internal promise motivates you to follow through, even when challenges arise or motivation wanes. The habit also increases your sense of achievement. As you complete tasks on your plan, you experience progress. This progress builds confidence and encourages continued effort. Waking early allows you to separate yourself from the noise of the day. You gain time for reflection, prayer, or mindfulness. This mental space increases your clarity and emotional resilience. If you struggle to wake early, start by adjusting your bedtime gradually. Avoid screens and heavy meals before sleep. Create a bedtime routine that signals your body it's time to rest. Quality sleep is essential for waking refreshed and alert. Make waking early enjoyable by adding activities you look forward to, whether it's a cup of coffee, reading, or exercise. These positive experiences make the habit easier to maintain. Surround yourself with people who support your routine. Share your goal of waking early and planning your day. Accountability strengthens commitment and provides encouragement. Remember, waking early and planning your day is a choice that separates those who succeed from those who drift. It gives you a competitive edge by making every hour count. With practice, this habit becomes second nature. You stop reacting to life and start designing it. Your days become more productive, meaningful, and aligned with your goals. This practice not only improves your work, but also your relationships. When you manage your time well, you have more energy and presence to connect with family and friends. Use your early morning to reflect on long-term goals as well. Planning daily with the big picture in mind keeps you on track for lasting success. Waking early and planning set a rhythm that helps you handle stress and unexpected demands calmly. You become proactive instead of reactive. Start with small steps, even waking 15 or 30 minutes earlier than usual, and planning a few key tasks can create a noticeable difference. This habit builds momentum. Each successful day fuels the next. You develop confidence in your ability to manage your time and life. The combination of early rising and daily planning is a foundation for personal development. It unlocks your potential by giving you control over how you spend your most valuable resource, time. Make this habit a priority and watch how your productivity, clarity, and peace of mind grow every day. Number 5. Track your progress and adjust your actions weekly. Tracking progress is one of the most overlooked yet powerful habits for success. When you keep a close eye on what you've done and where you stand, you gain clarity about your direction. It prevents wasted effort and keeps you honest with yourself. Without tracking, it's easy to fool yourself into thinking you're moving forward when you're actually stuck. Tracking is not about judgment or criticism. It's about awareness and information. It shows you what's working and what isn't. When you see your results clearly, you can make smart decisions. You avoid repeating mistakes or staying on the wrong path. This is critical because effort alone is not enough. Effort in the right direction is what creates real change. The process of tracking helps you stay motivated. Seeing progress, even small wins, creates momentum and confidence. It reminds you that your hard work matters. When progress slows or stops, tracking alerts you to pause and reflect. This gives you a chance to adjust before falling behind. Adjusting your actions weekly is where growth happens. It's easy to keep doing the same things out of habit or stubbornness. But if something isn't producing results, it's time to change your approach. Weekly reflection creates a rhythm of improvement. It makes your personal development a dynamic process rather than a static plan. When you adjust weekly, you keep your goals flexible but focused. Life is unpredictable. Opportunities and obstacles arise. A rigid plan can become a barrier rather than a guide. By reviewing and tweaking your actions every 7 days, you stay aligned with reality while maintaining direction. Tracking progress doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as a journal checklist or spreadsheet. The key is consistency. Take time each week to review what you accomplished. Ask yourself honest questions about what helped you move forward and what held you back. During this review, analyze your time use, energy levels, and emotional state. These factors affect your performance more than you realize. If you notice fatigue or frustration, consider adjusting your schedule or breaking tasks into smaller steps. Understanding your rhythm helps you work smarter, not harder. Weekly adjustments also encourage creativity. When you see a strategy isn't working, it pushes you to find new solutions. This problem-solving builds confidence and resilience. It trains your mind to look for opportunities rather than dwelling on setbacks. Being honest with yourself during tracking is essential. Avoid excuses or blaming circumstances. Own your results and take responsibility. This mindset shift empowers you to change your reality. You stop waiting for the perfect moment or conditions. You focus on what you can control, your actions. Tracking progress creates a feedback loop. You act, observe results, learn, and refine. This loop is the engine of growth. It keeps you engaged and accountable. Without it, personal development becomes guesswork or wishful thinking. Accountability is strengthened when you share your progress with someone you trust. A mentor, coach, or friend can offer perspective and encouragement. They can help you see blind spots and celebrate victory. This support increases your chances of staying consistent. Adjusting weekly also prevents burnout. Sometimes we push too hard or set unrealistic expectations. Reflection helps you recognize when you need rest or a change in pace. Balancing effort and recovery is vital for sustained success. Tracking and adjusting sharpen your focus. When you know exactly where you stand, it's easier to prioritize tasks. You avoid distractions and spend energy on what truly matters. This clarity saves time and reduces stress. The habit also builds discipline. Making weekly reviews a non-negotiable part of your routine trains your mind to be organized and reflective. Over time, this discipline spills into other areas of life, improving decision-making and emotional control. Your progress is not always linear. There will be ups and downs. Tracking helps you see the bigger picture beyond temporary setbacks. It shows trends and patterns that reveal true growth. This perspective keeps you motivated and patient. Celebrate milestones during your weekly reviews. Recognize the effort and progress, no matter how small. This celebration reinforces positive behavior and makes the journey enjoyable. It reminds you that success is a collection of consistent actions. Use your weekly adjustments to clarify your goals. Sometimes, priorities change or new opportunities arise. Regular reflection allows you to update your goals to stay relevant and inspiring. This flexibility keeps you engaged and aligned with your purpose. Tracking progress connects your daily habits to your long-term vision. It bridges the gap between small actions and big results. When you see how your weekly efforts contribute to your goals, your work feels meaningful. Avoid getting stuck in analysis paralysis. The purpose of tracking is to inform action, not to create endless planning. Once you review and adjust, commit to your new plan, and move forward with confidence. Remember, success is built on continuous improvement. Tracking and adjusting create a cycle that refines your path and maximizes your potential. This process separates those who reach their goals from those who give up. Tracking progress weekly also helps you manage your mindset. When you feel stuck or discouraged, reviewing achievements reminds you of your capabilities. It provides evidence that change is possible and happening. Incorporate tracking into your routine at a consistent time each week. Whether it's Sunday evening or Monday morning, this regularity makes it easier to stick with the habit. Treat it as a meeting with yourself, a moment to check in, learn and plan. Be honest, but kind in your assessments. Recognize external factors, but focus on what you can improve. Use setbacks as lessons rather than reasons to quit. The power of this habit grows over time. Weekly tracking and adjustments build confidence in your ability to direct your life. You become proactive instead of reactive, intentional instead of scattered. As you develop this habit, you will notice increased clarity about your strengths and areas for growth. This self-awareness is invaluable for personal development and success. The discipline to review and adjust your actions regularly builds a foundation for lifelong learning and improvement. It keeps you sharp, adaptable, and focused on your highest priorities. Tracking progress and adjusting your actions weekly is a commitment to yourself and your future. It turns vague intentions into measurable results and creates a clear path to your goals. This habit makes personal development an ongoing living process that grows with you every step of the way. Number 6, eliminate distractions that steal your focus and time. Distractions are the silent thieves of your productivity and progress. They chip away at your focus and drain your energy without you even realizing it. When distractions control your time, your goals stay distant, and your potential remains locked away. Eliminating these interruptions is essential to reclaiming your power and making every moment count. Distractions come in many forms: social media, endless notifications, noisy environments, unnecessary meetings, and even your own wandering thoughts. Each one breaks your concentration and forces you to restart your focus. This restarting is costly because it wastes precious mental energy and slows down your momentum. The first step in eliminating distractions is awareness. Pay close attention to what pulls your attention away during the day. Track your habits and identify patterns that waste time. Often, distractions become automatic behaviors that fill moments of boredom or discomfort. Recognizing these triggers is crucial for change. Once you know your biggest distractions, take deliberate action to remove or reduce them. For example, if social media steals your time, turn off notifications or set specific times for checking it. If your workspace is noisy, create a quiet zone or use noise-canceling headphones. Control your environment instead of letting it control you. Setting clear boundaries helps protect your focus. Inform those around you about your work hours and request minimal interruptions. Turn off your phone or place it out of reach when you need deep concentration. Create a routine that signals your brain it's time to focus, like a morning ritual or a dedicated workspace. Distractions also arise from multitasking, which fragments your attention. Commit to focusing on one task at a time. This single-tasking approach improves quality and efficiency. When you give your full attention to one thing, you complete it faster and with better results. Managing digital distractions is critical in today's world. Technology offers many tools, but also endless temptations. Use apps that block distracting websites or limit screen time. Schedule breaks to check messages and emails instead of responding constantly. Control your technology. Use rather than being controlled by it. Your mind can also be a distraction when it wanders or worries. Practices like meditation or mindfulness train your brain to stay present. These techniques strengthen your ability to focus and reduce stress caused by scattered thoughts. Eliminating distractions means protecting your energy too. When your focus is broken repeatedly, your mental energy depletes quickly. Take care of your physical health by getting enough rest, eating well, and exercising. A healthy body supports a sharp mind capable of sustained concentration. Prioritize tasks based on importance and urgency. When you have a clear plan, it becomes easier to resist distractions that don't align with your goals. Focus on high-impact activities and say no to low-value tasks or invitations that pull you off course. Create time blocks dedicated to deep work periods where you work without interruption. During these blocks, eliminate all potential distractions. Turn off phones, close unnecessary tabs, and inform colleagues or family of your focus time. This practice trains your mind to enter a state of flow where productivity peaks. Learn to recognize the temptation of distraction and resist it actively. When you feel the urge to check your phone or browse, pause and remind yourself of your goals. Replace distractions with productive habits, like short breaks, stretching, or deep breathing. Distractions often come disguised as urgent tasks or social obligations. Evaluate requests carefully. Not every demand on your attention deserves immediate response. Protect your time by prioritizing and scheduling commitments thoughtfully. Regularly declutter your environment. A messy space creates mental clutter and invites distractions. Keep your workspace organized and minimal. When your surroundings are clean, your mind is clearer and focus improves. Break big projects into smaller steps. Overwhelm can lead to distraction as your mind seeks escape from difficult tasks. Clear, manageable goals reduce anxiety and help maintain attention. Be mindful of your energy peaks and valleys during the day. Schedule demanding tasks when your focus is strongest and save routine work for low-energy times. Working with your natural rhythm reduces distraction and increases efficiency. Celebrate moments of sustained focus. Recognize when you complete tasks without interruption and enjoy the satisfaction that comes with deep work. This positive feedback encourages you to protect your focus in the future. Understand that eliminating distractions is an ongoing process. New temptations and interruptions will appear. Stay vigilant and adjust your strategies as needed. Building resilience against distractions strengthens your discipline and commitment. Surround yourself with people who respect your focus and support your goal. Their encouragement and understanding make it easier to maintain concentration and reduce social distractions. Avoid guilt when you do get distracted. Awareness and effort to improve are what matter. Each moment you refocus is a win that builds stronger habits over time. Remember, your time and attention are your most valuable resources. Distractions steal these quietly, but have a powerful impact. Guard your focus fiercely to create meaningful progress. Focus is like a muscle. It gets stronger with practice and weaker with neglect. Training yourself to eliminate distractions builds mental strength that serves you in every area of life. In moments when distractions arise, pause and breathe. Recenter your attention on the present task. This simple action interrupts the pull of distraction and reclaims your control. The ability to focus deeply sets high achievers apart. They protect their time, energy, and attention aggressively. Developing this skill opens doors to greater productivity and fulfillment. Remember that distraction often feels easier or more enjoyable in the short term. Choosing focus over distraction is an investment in your future success. The small sacrifices you make today yield huge rewards later. Make a daily habit of reviewing what distracted you and how you responded. This reflection builds awareness and helps you improve your strategies for the next day. When you consistently eliminate distractions, you create space for creativity, problem solving, and meaningful work. This space fuels your growth and accelerates your path to success. Treat distraction elimination as a critical part of your personal development journey. It is not a one-time fix, but a lifelong commitment to guarding your focus and time. Each moment you protect from distraction adds up. Over weeks and months, this focused time compounds into extraordinary results. Your goals move closer, and your potential unfolds fully. Prioritize focus like a valuable asset. Invest in systems, tools, and habits that help you maintain it. Your future self will thank you for the discipline you build today. Eliminating distractions requires courage. It means saying no to convenience and temptation. It means choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. This choice defines who you become. Make your environment a fortress for focus. Design it to support your highest intentions. When distractions have no easy entry, your productivity and peace of mind soar. Commit to this habit with determination and consistency. The power of undistracted focus will change your life and accelerate your journey toward your biggest goal. Number 7, surround yourself with people who push you forward. The company you keep has a profound impact on your journey. People influence your thoughts, habits, and even your beliefs more than you realize. Surrounding yourself with individuals who challenge you, inspire you, and hold you accountable is one of the most important decisions you can make for personal development. When you choose to be around people who push you forward, you create an environment that supports growth. These people raise your standards and expand your perspective. They encourage you to step outside your comfort zone and reach higher than you thought possible. Their energy becomes contagious, and it fuels your motivation. Positive influence doesn't mean surrounding yourself only with yes men. It means choosing those who give honest feedback, share wisdom, and challenge your thinking. Constructive criticism is valuable because it helps you identify blind spots and improve. People who push you don't settle for your excuses. They expect your best. Being around driven and focused individuals helps you stay committed. When you see others working hard and achieving their goals, it inspires you to do the same. It creates a healthy sense of competition and accountability. You don't want to fall behind or disappoint those who believe in you. Look for mentors who have achieved what you aspire to. Learning from their experiences shortens your path and prevents costly mistakes. A mentor's guidance is a powerful catalyst for growth. Their support keeps you focused on what truly matters. Friendships matter too. Connect with friends who value personal development and have a vision for their lives. These friendships provide encouragement during tough times and celebrate your successes. They remind you of your potential when self-doubt creeps in. Avoid toxic relationships that drain your energy and limit your growth. People who constantly complain, criticize, or discourage your dreams hold you back. Distance yourself from negative influences to protect your mindset. Energy is contagious, and you must protect yours fiercely. Surrounding yourself with people who push you forward means engaging in communities or groups that share your ambitions. Join clubs, professional associations, or online forums that align with your goals. These communities provide opportunities to learn, network, and gain support. Build relationships based on mutual growth. Offer value to others as well. Growth is a two-way street. When you contribute your strengths and knowledge, you create stronger connections. These relationships become partnerships that fuel success on both sides. Pay attention to the conversations you have. Surround yourself with those who discuss ideas, solutions, and progress. Avoid those who dwell on problems, gossip, or distractions. The quality of your conversations shapes your mindset and action. Sometimes, pushing forward means having tough conversations with those close to you. Share your goals and ask for their support in your journey. True friends respect your ambitions and want to see you succeed. They will adjust their expectations and help create space for your growth. Invest time and energy in relationships that inspire you. Attend events, workshops, or meetings where you can meet like-minded people. These interactions can spark new ideas and open doors you didn't know existed. When you build a circle of supporters, you gain access to diverse experiences and knowledge. Different perspectives challenge your thinking and help you solve problems creatively. Diversity in your circle strengthens your ability to adapt and innovate. Being around ambitious people also improves your self-image. It helps you see yourself as someone capable of success and worthy of achievement. Identity is shaped by association. When your peers strive for excellence, you naturally raise your own standard. Recognize that your growth can make some relationships uncomfortable. As you evolve, some people may resist or feel left behind. This is normal. Prioritize your development and be willing to let go of connections that no longer serve your progress. Seek out accountability partners who hold you responsible for your commitments. Having someone to check in with creates motivation and discipline. Knowing you have to report your progress increases your chances of following through. Surround yourself with people who celebrate effort and progress, not just outcomes. Growth is a journey with ups and downs. Supportive companions help you keep perspective and maintain resilience through challenges. Learn from the failures and successes of those around you. Their stories provide valuable lessons and prevent you from repeating avoidable mistakes. Engage in open and honest conversations about struggles as well as wins. Create an environment where growth is the norm. Encourage those around you to push their limits. When you foster this culture, everyone benefits and moves forward together. Collective growth amplifies individual success. Be mindful of energy vampires, those who drain enthusiasm without offering support. Protect your mental and emotional resources by limiting contact with such people. Your focus and positivity are your greatest assets. Engage with people who inspire curiosity and lifelong learning. These relationships keep your mind open and your hunger for improvement alive. Together, you explore new ideas and challenge each other to expand knowledge. Surrounding yourself with people who push you forward requires intentional choices. It may mean stepping out of familiar circles or seeking new connections. Growth often demands discomfort and change. Embrace it, celebrate the influence of your support systems. Express gratitude for those who encourage and challenge you. Acknowledging their role strengthens relationships and deepens trust. Remember, no one achieves success alone. Behind every high achiever is a network of people who contributed to their growth. Build your network carefully and with purpose. Your environment is a reflection of your mindset. If you want to think bigger and achieve more, surround yourself with those who embody those qualities. This alignment accelerates your journey and expands your possibility. Keep evaluating your relationships regularly. Ask yourself if the people around you help you grow or hold you back. Adjust your circle as needed to stay on the path toward your vision. Engage actively in your community. Don't just receive support, offer it as well. Being part of a reciprocal growth network enriches your experience and builds lasting bonds. In challenging times, your circle becomes your strength. They provide perspective, encouragement, and sometimes tough love. These relationships help you navigate obstacles and maintain momentum. Your social environment influences your habits, beliefs, and confidence. Choose it wisely to reflect the person you want to become. Surrounding yourself with people who push you forward creates a foundation for continuous growth. Their influence shapes your daily choices, fuels your motivation, and expands your horizon. Make this a priority in your personal development journey. Invest in relationships that inspire, challenge, and support your highest ambitions. Your future depends on the company you keep.
Number 8. Practice self-discipline, even when you don't feel motivated. Self-discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Motivation is powerful, but it comes and goes like waves. You cannot rely on motivation alone to achieve success, because feelings are unpredictable. The key is to develop self-discipline that drives you forward, even when motivation is absent. When motivation fades, discipline keeps you moving. Discipline is about making choices that align with your goals regardless of your mood. It is the commitment to act even when you don't feel like it. This commitment separates those who reach their dreams from those who give up halfway. Understand that feelings are temporary. Some days you will feel energized and ready to conquer the world. Other days, you might feel tired, doubtful, or uninspired. Those low-energy days test your character. Practicing self-discipline means showing up anyway, trusting that consistent effort builds results over time. Self-discipline is like a muscle that grows stronger with use. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. At first, it feels hard and uncomfortable. You resist and want to quit, but with each small victory, your ability to stay committed improves.
Create clear routines that guide your actions when motivation is missing. Habits reduce the need for willpower because they automate behavior. When certain actions become habits, you perform them with less struggle and more consistency. Discipline thrives in routine. Set specific and realistic goals to focus your discipline. Clear goals give your discipline a target. Without them, discipline becomes aimless effort. When you know exactly what you want, it's easier to push through resistance and distractions. Break big tasks into smaller steps. Large projects can feel overwhelming and kill motivation. Discipline helps when you commit to completing just the next step. Focusing on progress rather than perfection keeps you moving forward. Accountability strengthens discipline. Share your goals with someone you trust who will check on your progress. Knowing someone else is watching increases your commitment. Accountability partners provide encouragement and help you stay on track. Discipline requires managing your environment. Remove temptations and distractions that lead to procrastination. Create a workspace and schedule that supports focused work. When your surroundings promote discipline, you reduce the chance of giving in to impulses. Practice delaying gratification. Self-discipline is the ability to say no to short-term pleasure in favor of long-term rewards. This skill is essential for success in every area of life. It trains your brain to value progress over immediate comfort. Recognize the mental battles that occur when discipline is tested. You will hear excuses and negative self-talk. Train yourself to challenge these thoughts and replace them with positive affirmation. Remind yourself of your purpose and the consequences of giving up. Celebrate small wins to reinforce your discipline. Each completed task, no matter how minor, builds momentum. Rewarding progress helps maintain motivation and strengthens your resolve. Be patient with yourself. Building discipline takes time and effort. You will face setbacks and slip-ups. What matters is getting back on track quickly. Resilience is part of discipline. Develop a morning routine that sets the tone for discipline throughout the day. Starting with structure and focused actions primes your mind for productive habits. Mornings are an ideal time to practice discipline because energy levels are higher. Use visualization to strengthen your commitment. Picture yourself succeeding because of your disciplined action. Visualization creates emotional connection to your goals and makes discipline easier to sustain. Stay flexible but firm. Discipline does not mean rigidity. Sometimes unexpected events require adjustment. The key is maintaining your commitment to progress, even if the path changes. Keep a journal to track your discipline journey. Write about your struggles, victories, and lessons learned. This reflection builds self-awareness and reinforces accountability. Learn to manage fatigue and stress, which can weaken discipline. Take breaks, practice relaxation techniques, and care for your health. A well-rested body supports a disciplined mind. Remember that discipline benefits every part of your life. It improves relationships, finances, health, and personal growth. The habit of discipline spills over into all areas, creating a balanced and successful life. Use discipline to develop other positive habits. The energy and focus you build become a foundation for continuous self-improvement. Discipline creates a cycle of growth that compounds over time. Avoid waiting for motivation before taking action. Act first, and motivation often follows. Discipline initiates the process, and results generate enthusiasm. Surround yourself with examples of disciplined people. Learn from their stories and strategies. Their experiences can inspire and guide your own discipline. Practice. Acknowledge that discipline sometimes feels uncomfortable. Embrace this discomfort as a sign of growth. The resistance you face is part of the process that strengthens your willpower. Set reminders and cues to trigger disciplined behavior. Use alarms, notes, or apps to keep yourself focused. External prompts help maintain consistency until discipline becomes automatic. Trust the process of steady effort. Success rarely comes overnight. Discipline ensures that even slow progress accumulates into significant achievements. Replace "I don't feel like it" with "I will do it anyway." This simple mindset shift empowers you to overcome excuses and take control of your actions. Remind yourself daily of why discipline matters. Connect your actions to your deeper purpose. This connection provides meaning that fuels perseverance. Focus on what you can control, your actions and choices. Let go of outcomes or external factors. Discipline grows when you concentrate on your responsibility rather than circumstances. Practice gratitude for your ability to choose discipline. Recognizing your power to act builds confidence and reduces feelings of helplessness. Visualize the future version of yourself who has mastered discipline. Use this image as motivation to keep working even when it's difficult. Use discipline to break bad habits and replace them with productive ones. Consistent effort rewires your brain toward positive behavior. Reflect on the consequences of lacking discipline. Recognize the cost of inaction or inconsistency. Let these reminders strengthen your commitment. Remember, discipline is a daily decision. It requires returning to your goals each day and choosing actions that support them regardless of how you feel. The strength to act without motivation transforms dreams into reality. It builds character, resilience, and a life defined by purpose. Number 9. Read books that grow your mindset and skills. Books are among the most powerful tools for personal growth. When you read the right books, you expand your thinking, develop new skills, and open your mind to possibilities you might never have imagined. Reading is a direct connection to the wisdom and experience of others, allowing you to learn without making the same mistakes yourself. The value of reading comes from choosing books that challenge you and help you grow. Not every book will have the same impact. Focus on material that stretches your understanding, teaches practical skills, or inspires you to take action. These books feed your mindset and equip you with the tools you need to succeed. Reading regularly builds mental discipline. It requires focus and patience, two qualities essential for success. When you commit to reading daily, even for a short time, you develop habits that spill over into other areas of life. Your ability to concentrate improves, and you become more open to new ideas. Books introduce you to perspectives beyond your own. They help you see challenges from different angles and provide solutions you might not consider on your own. This broadened view enhances your problem-solving skills and creativity. Skills are developed through practice, but reading lays the foundation. Whether it's communication, leadership, finance, or emotional intelligence, books provide step-by-step guidance and proven strategies. They allow you to learn from experts who have mastered these skills. Choose books written by authors with real experience and knowledge. Look for recommendations from trusted sources or successful people you admire. Quality matters more than quantity. One well-chosen book can change your life more than dozens of mediocre ones. Set a reading goal that fits your schedule. Even 10 to 15 minutes per day can lead to finishing multiple books each year. Consistency is key. The small daily habit compounds into massive growth over time. Make reading active, not passive. Take notes, highlight important points, and reflect on how to apply what you learn. This engagement deepens understanding and turns knowledge into action. Use books to strengthen your mindset. Look for material on mindset shifts, motivation, resilience, and goal setting. These topics prepare you mentally for the challenges ahead and build confidence. Reading also improves your communication skills. Exposure to different writing styles and vocabulary enhances your ability to express ideas clearly and persuasively. These skills are crucial for leadership and influence. Audiobooks and books offer flexibility to learn on the go. Use them during commutes, workouts, or chores. This approach maximizes your time and keeps you connected to growth opportunities. Discuss what you read with others. Join book clubs, forums, or study groups. Sharing insights and hearing others' perspectives enriches your learning experience and strengthens retention. Avoid distractions while reading. Choose a quiet space and dedicate focused time. Deep reading allows you to absorb and process complex ideas, which skim reading cannot provide. Reading builds patience and perseverance. Some books challenge you with difficult concepts or lengthy explanations. Working through these obstacles strengthens your mental endurance. Apply lessons from books immediately. Knowledge without action has little value. Experiment with techniques, habits, or strategies you discover, and adjust as needed. Keep a list of books you want to read and prioritize them. This organization prevents wasting time deciding what to read next, and keeps you on track. Don't be afraid to stop reading a book that doesn't serve you. Your time is valuable. Move on to material that excites and challenges you. Reading expands your vocabulary and comprehension, which improves learning in all areas. This growth enhances your ability to acquire new skills faster. Choose diverse genres and authors. Exposure to different cultures and ideas fosters empathy and adaptability. This openness is an asset in both personal and professional life. Books inspire you by sharing stories of people who overcame adversity and achieved greatness. These narratives remind you that success is possible with effort and mindset. Reading cultivates curiosity and lifelong learning. The more you read, the more questions you ask and the deeper your understanding becomes. This habit keeps your mind active and engaged. Keep a journal to record insights and quotes from your reading. Reflecting on this material regularly reinforces learning and encourages implementation. Reading books on leadership and influence teaches you how to motivate others and build effective relationships. These skills are essential for advancing your goals. Investing time in reading is investing in yourself. It pays dividends in knowledge, confidence, and opportunity. When you read regularly, you become a resource for others. Your expanded knowledge allows you to contribute meaningfully to conversations and decisions. Use books to overcome limiting beliefs and develop a growth mindset. Many authors address common mental barriers and offer practical ways to overcome them. Surround your environment with books and reading materials. This physical presence serves as a constant reminder to prioritize growth. Set aside distractions like phones or TV when you read. Protecting this time ensures you get the full benefit of your effort. Develop the habit of reviewing and summarizing what you read. Teaching or sharing insights strengthens your mastery and helps internalize concepts. Reading enhances your focus and discipline, traits that improve performance in all areas of life. Approach reading as a lifelong journey, not a task. Each book builds on the last, creating a foundation for continuous improvement. Stay open-minded while challenge your assumptions, and be willing to consider new viewpoints. Reading builds confidence in your knowledge and decision-making. This assurance translates into better leadership and action. As your skills grow through reading, you'll notice increased opportunities and recognition. Knowledge creates power. Your commitment to reading reflects your dedication to personal development. It signals a mindset focused on growth and achievement. Books empower you to solve problems independently. They provide frameworks and examples to guide your choices. Choose books that offer actionable advice, not just theory. Practical strategies accelerate your progress. Recognize that reading takes time, but yields exponential returns. Patience and consistency unlock tremendous value. Celebrate your reading milestone. Finishing a challenging book or completing a series builds motivation and pride. Use reading to explore new interests and expand your skill set. This versatility enhances adaptability and creativity. Reading reduces stress by providing mental escape and relaxation. A calm mind is more productive and open to learning. Commit to daily reading as a non-negotiable habit. Consistency beats intensity in the long run. Remember that every book you read adds to your toolkit for success. Each page moves you closer to the life you desire. Let your reading habit be a source of inspiration and transformation. The knowledge gained becomes the foundation of your personal development and achievement. Number 10. Reflect on your mistakes and learn from them fast. Mistakes are an inevitable part of any journey towards success. Everyone makes them. No one is exempt. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to mistakes. Reflecting on your errors quickly and effectively is one of the most powerful habits you can develop for personal growth. When a mistake happens, the natural tendency is to feel frustrated, embarrassed, or even defeated. These emotions are normal, but they can cloud your judgment if you let them linger. The key is to face mistakes head-on, without denial or avoidance. Reflection means looking honestly at what went wrong and why. The process of reflecting starts by pausing and creating space to think clearly. Emotions can be strong immediately after a mistake, so take a moment to breathe and calm your mind. When you approach your errors with a calm and open mindset, you gain clearer insights. Ask yourself specific questions about the mistake. What decisions led to this outcome? What factors were within my control? What external elements influenced the situation? What did I overlook? This inquiry helps you break down the event into understandable parts and prevents vague blame or excuses. Be careful to avoid harsh self-judgment. Criticism that is too negative creates fear and reduces confidence. Reflection is about learning, not punishment. Focus on what you can do differently next time, rather than dwelling on failure. Once you understand the root causes of your mistakes, identify lessons that you can apply moving forward. These lessons become tools for improvement and protection against repeating the same errors. Develop a habit of documenting your reflection. Writing down your thoughts, lessons, and action steps makes your learning concrete. It also creates a record you can revisit to measure growth and remind yourself of past challenges. Overcome. Fast learning from mistakes is essential. The longer you delay reflection, the more difficult it becomes to extract clear lessons. Prompt reflection prevents mistakes from turning into repeated patterns. Immediate review allows you to adjust your approach quickly and stay on course. Mistakes offer valuable feedback that no success can provide. They reveal gaps in knowledge, skill, or mindset. Embracing mistakes as feedback rather than setbacks shifts your perspective and motivates improvement. Sharing your reflections with trusted mentors or peers can accelerate learning. Others may offer insights you missed or suggest new strategies. External feedback complements your internal reflection and broadens understanding. Use mistakes to build resilience. Each error you analyze and learn from strengthens your ability to handle challenges. This resilience increases your confidence and prepares you for future obstacles. Avoid blame games. Reflection is personal responsibility, not pointing fingers at others. Taking ownership empowers you to change your actions and outcomes. Recognize patterns in your mistake. Recurring errors signal habits or beliefs that need attention. Target these patterns for focused improvement. Reflection also involves recognizing what went well, even within a mistake. Identifying strengths in your approach helps build a balanced view and encourages continued growth. Set aside regular time for reflection, not just after failures. Periodic review of your progress, decisions, and outcomes keeps you aligned with your goals and alerts you to subtle mistakes early. Combine reflection with goal adjustment. When lessons from mistakes reveal new information, refine your plans. Flexibility based on real experience enhances your strategy. Avoid making excuses for your errors. Honest reflection requires humility and courage. Admitting mistakes openly is a sign of strength, not weakness. Practice mindfulness to improve your reflection. Being present and aware of your thoughts and emotions during reflection deepens insight and reduces bias. Use reflection to develop emotional intelligence. Understanding your reactions to mistakes helps you regulate emotions and respond thoughtfully in the future. Create an action plan from your reflections. Define clear steps to correct course and improve. Concrete plans turn insights into progress. Be patient with yourself. Learning from mistakes is a process that unfolds over time. Consistent reflection builds wisdom gradually. Remember that perfection is impossible. Mistakes are part of growth, not a sign you're failing.
Accepting this truth reduces fear of failure and encourages experimentation. Reflect on both big and small mistakes. Minor errors offer practice grounds for learning. Regular reflection sharpens your skills continuously. Use setbacks as motivation. The desire to improve and avoid repeating mistakes drives persistent effort. Celebrate your progress in learning from mistakes. Each lesson mastered is a step closer to your goals and a boost to your self-trust. Teach others about your reflections when appropriate. Sharing your experience helps you internalize lessons and supports those on their own journey. Don't rush through reflections superficially. Deep analysis reveals more valuable insights than quick judgments. Balance reflection with forward action. Avoid getting stuck in overthinking or regret. Use reflection to inform decisions and move ahead confident. Remember that reflection is a lifelong habit of successful people. They continually assess, learn, and adapt to grow stronger and wiser. Mistakes become stepping stones when you approach them with intention and speed. The faster you learn, the quicker you progress. Reflect on your mindset during mistakes. Are you fixed on blame or open to growth? Shifting your mindset transforms how you respond. Use reflection to build a personal development system that adapts and improves over time. This system turns experience into continuous achievement. Treat mistakes as gifts of knowledge. Each one reveals something valuable about yourself and your path. Practice forgiveness for yourself and others involved in mistakes. Holding grudges wastes energy that could be used for growth. Stay curious about your error. Curiosity fuels deep understanding and innovation in problem solving. Reflection helps you make better decisions by learning from past outcomes. This wisdom prevents repeated pitfalls. Develop emotional balance through reflection. Manage disappointment constructively and maintain optimism. Understand that mistakes test your commitment. Responding with reflection strengthens your dedication to success. Reflection sharpens your intuition by combining experience and insight. This intuition guides future actions wisely. Keep improving your reflection skills by seeking feedback on your process. Continuous refinement enhances learning efficiency. Embrace the discomfort of facing mistakes as necessary for transformation. Growth rarely happens without challenge. Use reflection to clarify your values and priorities. Knowing what matters guides better choices. Regular reflection increases self-awareness, a foundation for effective personal development. The speed and quality of learning from mistakes directly affect your trajectory. Fast learners achieve fast. Build a habit of ending each day or week with reflection. This ritual keeps progress on track and problems manageable. Ultimately, reflecting on your mistakes and learning quickly turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into strength. This habit unlocks your potential and fuels your journey towards success.